Hey you guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel with All Smiles Over Here. I am Will Saunders. Like asking a question, will Sandra help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all know if it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. The golden nugget is pulling in that manifestation. Pulling in that manifestation. I'm gonna give y'all a tip or two on how to continue pulling in your manifestations. First of all, let me let y'all know something. Y'all know we have a dog, Atlas. His name is Atlas. He's a red sable husky. And I'm going to tell y'all something about Atlas. I'm quite sure maybe a lot of other dogs do this, but our dog, I can only speak on Atlas. Every time Atlas sees us with tennis shoes on, he gets excited. Anytime he sees us holding tennis shoes, he gets excited. Anytime he sees us in our closet and we're reaching for the tennis shoes, he gets excited. When I say excited, that means he gets to running around in circles and going here to there and da-da-da. Why is he getting excited? Because every time he sees a tennis shoe, to him, that means that he's about to go where? For a walk or for a run. And listen, I thought about that thing. I said, if everybody would get like that, then they'll be able to pull their manifestations in even quicker. They'll be able to pull that thing on in, be able to pull it on in. What am I talking about? Y'all, every time Atlas sees the tennis shoes, that's the symbolization of him that he knows he's about to go walking, because every time we take him walking, we have to have on the tennis shoes, because y'all know huskies, they like to mush. They're used to pulling stuff. So if you're taking him out for a walk or a run, you're not going to be walking and running him. He's going to be walking and running you, in other words, y'all. Seriously. But anyway, Atlas get excited, even on days that we're not taking him walking. But the fact that he sees us with the tennis shoes, he get excited as if he's about to go walking. He does. And that's what you have to do. You have to get Atlas ready when pulling in your manifestation. I'll give you an example. Those of you, I thought I was blurring up. Those of you who are who have put in your request and you're manifesting a new home or a new car, right? Well, every time, those of you put a new home, every time that you see a U-Haul truck, you better get Atlas ready. What do I mean by that? When you see that U-Haul truck, it doesn't matter how many times you see it, but every time you notice and see a U-Haul truck, whether it's parked or going past you or whatever, if it's on TV, it doesn't matter. Whenever you see a U-Haul truck, you better be Atlas ready as far as, oh my, yes, I'm moving, confirmation, yes, I'm moving, thank you, source, I'm moving, my furniture's in there, they're about to take my stuff to my house, yes, I'm moving. Atlas ready, right? Same thing for a new car. You know what car you want, you know what car you put in for a request, you already know that, right? So whether you see the car on television, or you see the car passing you by, or you see the car parked, what are you going to do? Atlas ready. You're going to get excited as if you've been about to get in that car and drive it yourself. Oh, my car. Hey, that's my car. That's my car. Oh, they're driving it for me. They must, oh, okay, yeah, yes, that's my car. That's my car. Thank you so much for my car. Yes, you want to get Atlas ready for that. Or bingo ready. Y'all know how bingo players are, especially the seniors, y'all. Oh my goodness. You go to a bingo game, and let me tell you something. You know who wins. You know who's the winner of the bingo. Bingo, it's me. You better get bingo ready or Atlas ready when you see those things. And it could be with any other things that you have already requested. I'll tell you this, because the only thing you're doing, the only thing you're doing when you see the U-Haul truck, or you see the car that you requested, or even the healing, you already know in your mind, you already know what it looks like. When you receive that manifestation, you already know what it's going to look like. You already know the feeling that you're going to have when you receive that manifestation. You already know, that. So what's the song? Don't wait till the battle is over. Shout now. Because you know in the end, that means the manifestation, you're going to do what? Win, which means you already know the manifestation is going to come. So why not start getting excited now? Getting Atlas ready, getting bingo ready. Okay, you get what I'm saying? So start doing that. It could be with anything. You may decide that you're going to be become a clothing designer. Well, start watching shows that pertain to that. And let me give you this. I remember this guy talking about this lady who wanted to win a pageant. I forget what, it was a major pageant that she wanted to win. And I guess she had never won before, what have you, and she really wanted to win. So what she did, y'all, this is back in the day, she went and got some VHS tapes. Y'all know this back in the day, VHS. Y'all know about the VHS. Okay, she went to the library and got some VHS tapes of pageants that had gone on. And what she would do, she would sit down and press play, but she will only watch the part where they were crowning the person who won the pageant and giving the flowers. And every time she would watch that part, she would put herself in that place. She would see herself instead of seeing the person on the television, receiving the grand award, right? And she'll go, "Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I won. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I won. Oh." And she would do that every single time, right? Every single time. She'll play, get in that vibration state, get all excited, and then rewind, play it again, get all excited, and she kept doing that. And then guess what happened, y'all? When she went to the pageant, you already know what happened. She won. She put her vibration in there. Let me give y'all a hint, a tip, another tip, a reminder. We all have subconscious minds. What is a subconscious mind? A subconscious mind records every single thing that you have that has happened in your life, which means it knows a pattern. It knows what has gone on. It knows what reoccurs in your life over and over and over and over. And that's like a magnet. So what normally happens, the subconscious mind goes, well, he's always chosen bad girls that always dogged him out. And this is his pattern. So he's not showing me a new pattern. He's not saying a new pattern. So the next girl that comes along, this is going to attract the same pattern. And y'all know the saying of speak those things that are not as though they were. You see what I'm saying? Speak those things that are not as though they were. That means you're speaking into existence, right? That's forming a new pattern. And let me let you know something about the subconscious mind, because don't get weary about the subconscious mind. Yes, the subconscious mind has your old patterns. You know what your old patterns look like. You're forming new ones. You know, maybe in the past your patterns wasn't. You went on point with money. You went on point with relationships. You went on point with friendships. You went on point with other stuff, right? But this, you have already requested a manifestation that's opposite to those old patterns. So what do you have to do? I told you, get into the vibration, get Atlas ready, get bingo ready. Go ahead and start getting to a new pattern, right? And this is the thing about the subconscious mind. When you speak those things that are not as though they were, the subconscious doesn't have any idea that it's not existing right now. Did you hear what I say? Say, for instance, I'm waiting on some scissors, right? This is not a manifestation. I'm waiting on my manifestation right here. Subconscious mind says you ain't never had scissors before. You've always lit the paper, folded up, lit it, and tore it. That's how you always. Y'all know how you used to do it in elementary. That's how the pattern of subconscious mind said you've always folded the paper, lit it, and then tore it until whatever, you know. And so the pattern of that is there with the subconscious mind. Well, I know I put in my request to get some scissors finally, right? So what I'm doing, I'm not waiting till the scissors actually come to where it's tangible. I'm just holding the scissors in my hand. Now, you don't see nothing in my hand, right? You don't see anything. I'm like, oh, I love these scissors. Yes, I finally got my scissors. Yes. Oh, I'm so grateful. Now, let me see what I can cut. Let me see. I'm cutting. Yes, these scissors cut awesome. They cut awesome. Oh, they cut awesome. Now, the subconscious mind has no idea. It doesn't know you don't have scissors. It's just going by what the vibration, the true vibration that you have the scissors. That's the great thing about the subconscious mind. It doesn't go by whether or not it's there tangible. That's why I tell you have to watch what you say, because when you say, I'm broke, the subconscious don't care. It say, you broke? All right, we broke. That's how we're going to keep pulling that pattern in. That's what happens. So listen, don't wait till the battle is over. Start shouting now. Start vibrating now. Start getting Atlas ready. So when you're about to get that new position and you put that request in, you pulling in that manifestation, you know your new position, your old position, you've been stuck in a small cubicle all cramped up and having to hear everybody else's conversation, everybody else being all in your business, asking you a question, aggravating, you can't really work like you want to, but you know that new position, we're going to have you at your own desk. You're going to have your own desk, your own space. So what do? You may not have a desk at home, but I know you got a coffee table or a dinner table. You better do what? Get you some scissors. a calculator, a one of these little things right here, a stapler gun, some tape, and sit down at your dinner table and sit down there when you get a chance to go, oh, this just feels good. Oh, it feels good out here. Anybody else talking around me? And just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Yes, to some people it's gonna seem crazy. What is Dad in there doing? Mom, Dad is in there talking to himself again. She's gonna say, leave him alone, because she know that the family need their promotion, right? So you have to do that. You have to do that. Do that. Put yourself in the space before it gets to you. That way you will create the pattern of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is going to get new patterns, and subconscious mind is going to start pulling that in. It's not going to send you a guy that has bad tendencies when you're speaking. Oh, I'm so grateful for my new husband. He is loving, he is great, he is da-da-da-da, he respects me, he respects his family, he's a hard worker, he's da-da-da-da, he's faithful. You speaking those things, your subconscious mind don't know if that man ain't there yet. It's just going by the feeling that you have, the vibration. Y'all, you get what I'm saying? Okay, I hope so. So get Atlas ready. Get bingo ready. Those of you who are looking to move, when you see that U-Haul truck, you better get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. You better be Atlas ready. Get excited. Start screaming, woo! There goes my truck. Yes. They moving. We're moving. Get into that habit and feel that thing, whatever it is. Because I'm telling you, you know what it feels like. You know what it's going to feel like when you finally get that manifestation. You're going to be turning flips and jumping up and down and crying and going, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Do that now. Do it now. Do it now. Y'all are getting blurred. There we go. But do it now, you guys. And that was my tip. Pulling in that manifestation. Don't wait till you get it to get all excited. Start getting excited right now. You get what I'm saying? Even for a healing. Those of you who are dealing with illnesses and stuff, start watching some shows that where people are, especially if your legs, you have a problem with your legs or circulation, start watching videos or television shows where people, whether it's sports, people running track or people do that. Look at that and envision yourself like that lady did with the pageant. Envision yourself running. Some of you hadn't ran and walked in something in a long time. And you really want to feel at your best, health-wise. Start watching things that show healthy people, where they're running and walking and swimming, and envision yourself in their stead. And you do that every single day, and you really believe that thing. Then your subconscious mind say, you know what? Her body is healed. Her legs are working. She don't have migraines anymore. What? Yeah, do that. And you'll be shocked. Well, you won't be shocked because you already know that's the manifestation. But you will be grateful that you started early. You get what I'm saying? Because then you would have pulled it in more. You would have pulled it in more. I think I told you guys, and I'm going to go because I'm already at 13 minutes, but I get to 14 minutes. I remember I was telling you guys how a friend of mine, I call her my sis, Lois, we were out at a yacht area, and this lady came by and we were talking to her, and she was having some issues or what have you. And what she was doing, she was saying one thing and believing it and vibrating another. And I don't want you to do that. I want you, when you are seeing yourself healed or seeing that U-Haul truck, you stay in that point. After you see it, don't you go back to, man, I don't even know if we're gonna move in that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stay in the vibration. Because I told you what happens. The subconscious will record. And if it keeps the same pattern, you already know it's like a magnet. It's like a magnet. So listen, you guys, I hope you guys understood and got the gist of what I was telling you as far as being Atlas ready. In other words, start rejoicing now. Start picking out things that you know that when your manifestations do come into fruition, you already know what it's going to look like. You already know how it's going to feel. So start, when you see those things, what it's going to look like, get excited. Maybe you're going to have some plantation blinds in your home. So every time you see a plantation blind, you better get excited. Oh, yes, I got my blinds in my house. Yes, I got my blinds in my house. Maybe you don't know. You could be watching a television show and you was like, you know what? My house is going to have a swimming pool. Well, every time you see a swimming pool, you get excited. They're going to our pool, y'all. They're going to our pool. You get excited about that. I remember Joel Osteen was talking about his mom, how she had told her husband that when they were kids that she wanted to get a pool for them, for Joel and his siblings. And her husband said, we can't afford a pool right now. We don't need a pool. And the mom kept saying, I'm getting that pool. I'm getting my pool. And you know what the mom started doing? She would go out there and measure. She was measuring and stuff. Even though the husband was saying, no, we ain't gonna be able to do that. She was measuring, saying, oh, it's gonna feel so good. Oh yes, look at the kids out there swimming. Da, da, da. And she could see the kids already out there swimming. She could see them already out there. She could see herself already relaxing in the pool. She would stand there and look out the window or whatever and see the pool. Even though the pool, the ground hadn't been broken to even start digging for the pool at all, she just knew the pool was gonna be there, and she was vibrating the feeling of them already being in the pool, them having great summers with playing in the pool and stuff. And then one day, this guy came to their church and he said, hey, would you like a pool? And the husband was like, no, we don't have the funds. We don't want to, pay for that. We don't have. He said, no, I want to do it for you for free. And the wife got super duper excited. The same emotions, same thing she was vibrating before was the same feeling that she was having right there in that moment. So listen, start now. Start today. Start pulling that in. Start pulling it in. I'm rooting for you guys. I know you can do it. Today is Saturday. Relax. But listen, if you got to watch some television shows or watch some shows that shows your manifestation, do that. Do that and really get into it. Change your pattern of that subconscious mind. Bring in new patterns. Speak those things that are not as though they were. Speak those things that are not as though they were. Y'all got it? Be Atlas ready. Be bingo ready. Be ready. Be on point. Be ready. All right, you guys. I'm going to go on that note. If you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Thanks for checking in. Happy Saturday to you. I'm rooting for you. Go ahead and get in that vibration. It's yours. It's yours. It's coming. It's coming. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.